Hi guys, this is Jess. Before we get into the reading and the topic of today, I would like to let you guys know that I will not be doing the 2024 All Signs reading for the full year. I'm only doing January, February, 2-month future predictions. Do look out for that video coming up. For those of you who are interested in your own personal reading for 2024, check out the link to the website. I'll also have up the one question promotional reading. If you don't see it, please email me. I have a lot on my plate, so I have to get to getting that done as well. Let's get on to the reading. This is about the ex. Well, what about the ex? Well, we're going to look at what do they want to tell you before the year ends, and where they headed for their 2024 if you happen to give a fuck. So let's get to the reading. Just thinking of something different, right? So without further ado, of course, let's get into Aries. Well, Aries, your person feels like they're out of time. It's too late to take action. So they may not be taking any action. And they may feel like they had to let this go. It was best for them to let it go because letting it go was better for them. They took a lot of time because they didn't know what to say. They couldn't find the right words to say. They also may have had their own gripes. And so there's that as far as like not wanting necessarily to reach out earlier. And now they feel like it's too late. They also feel like, knowing you, Aries, you're already on to the next and on to other things. And so your person actually in 2024 is going to be doing amazing for themselves. They're going to be healing. This could be a literal air sign, but this is someone who will be kind of going with the flow. They wishes will be coming true next year. And I do feel that they will be a beacon of light for those around them. So they have pretty serious requirements of them for 2024. I feel like this person is getting over it, will get over the situation, will bid you farewell. Yeah. Boy, I tell you one thing. One thing about them, they feel like you're going to do just fine in life. Anything you put your mind to, you could have. And you have a very short attention span. So that's what they're going to be thinking about you in 2024. The fact that you have a kind of a short attention span, it's all about you, and whatever you put your mind to, you're going to do, you'll do it. So you'll be just fine. In their mindset, you'll be just fine. Okay. Taurus. Well, Taurus, there's a soul tie here between you and your person. Sorry for that shaking. There's a soul tie here for you and your person. They always feel connected to you. I mean, this shit is a soul contract. So this is a past life relationship. And there could even have been, like the two of you, this could even been a past life where you were family members in the past. It's a very deep connection where if you live lives again with each other, there's always one helping the other. Something about helping and being there for and unconditionally. And when we're not together, my life doesn't seem complete. There's something about that. So it's that person, if you happen to know that person. But whoever I'm speaking to, this connection is really serious. It's a serious connection. It's not anything to play with. And they've learned a lot of lessons from the two of you that they'll never forget. They'll always remember these lessons. They always feel connected to you because this is a tie that isn't easily forgotten or broken. They won't be broken because it's something that kind of transcends the earth. It's very spiritual. Your person is definitely going to be taking stock and definitely watching you. So don't be surprised that they're watching you, they're stalking you. The more you do nothing, the more they don't hear from you, you do nothing, you stand still, the more they're going to be incessant about trying to find out what's going on with you. So they're going to be they've been spending time thinking about you, looking you up. And in 2024, it's not going to be easy, Taurus, for their life to be straight imbalanced. They're kind of out of whack, not knowing where you stand, not knowing, where you are, that sort of thing. So you have someone all in their kind of, I won't say in their feelings, but in their head. They're in their head over you. That ex is in their head over you. And next year doesn't seem to give them it's not going to give them true peace to put it behind them and move on from the situation. So they're still going to be tied to you is what it looks like to me. Gemini, their ego got the better of them. And it could be a woman too. So don't think, oh, this is just about men. No, Gemini, this is for you, Gemini men too. A woman's ego, a man's ego got the better of them and they regret it now. It is so much stress. It's not funny, but it's just seeing it in the thing. You can't read it, so I'm just showing you the illustration, I guess, at this point. He's aggravated. He's like, the stress of this shit is draining the hell out of me. And I feel like either somebody feels like it was your ego that got in between this or theirs. And I feel to some extent their ego also was hurt to some extent. And so the stress of it is overwhelming them. This person is someone who this is someone either that has a kid by you or you wanted to, something like that. They also may feel like your mother got in the way, somebody's mom got in the way, or a child's mom got in the way of a situation, an ex got in the way of a situation between the two of you. And I feel like this is someone who, even though it's stressing them, it's aggravating them, it's doing a number on them, they're not letting anyone see them sweat. They may even have somebody in their life now already. They may already have someone in their life, but they still think about you. They still reminisce about you. They still can't get over you. You have a person who's going to find themselves, it could have really been their ego. And you may have really validated their ego quite a bit. And so it was a huge blow to their ego when the two of you took a split. They also may continue to think about how bad your ego was and that they had no other choice but to let you go because of your ego. But it doesn't hurt nonetheless, because this person truly loves you. They truly, truly love you, or they miss the love that you had to offer them. Something like that is what it looks like to me. And they're going to spend not all of 2024, but in next year, they'll find themselves really at a crossroads, doubting if they made the right decision. They should have reached out. They should have probably made things right when they had a chance to. And so they may be spending, or some part of 2024, your person will have some regrets is what it looks like to me, even though they won't let people see them sweat. Interesting. Okay, so Cancer. I'm not splitting them up, guys, doing the timestamps. There's no need to. It's going to be really short reading. Okay, so Cancer. They feel like you guys will always come back together again, but they also need you to understand how they feel. They feel like it's one-sided. You can only see as far as your hurt, your disappointments, their shortcomings, but you can't see what you did. How did you guys get there? It takes two, right? And so they want you and they need you to understand your part in it, your participation in it, and what did you do to them? That's what they need you to understand. And that's what they would like for you to understand. This is someone here, because then you'll understand that there was love here. If you understand the part that you played, then you'll understand that there was love here to begin with. They loved you deeply. They still think about you. They still wait on you, thinking that eventually, unless you're married or something like that. But you'll be surprised. People still wait for people and they're married. But they want you to understand, if you take responsibility for some of what you did, then you'll understand that the love was mutual. All of it in their mind was mutual. They're going to get a hold of things in 2024 until those moon cycles start to kind of rear its nasty little funky head. Then they may be moody and down and out, if you will, around those moon phases. But for the most part, they're going to kind of take the loss on the chin and move on and gain clarity and strength over time over this and keep it close to their vest and not share it with anyone. That's pretty much what they're planning on doing. But it was brutal. You know, they're leaving the blood behind and they're moving on. Never to tell anyone. Do you see anybody around? Shit. Never to tell anyone. You hear me? But you know, they took a beating. They'll say, yeah, I took a beating. I learned my damn lesson. Leo. They wish they could make some rights wrong. I guess some wrongs rights, what I was trying to say. They want to right their wrongs. And this could be the type of person that leaves when things get hard because it shines too much of a light on them and they don't like that. Okay. You know, this is someone who also may have a hard time believing that they could be the one that's chosen. They may also be someone that has yet to truly feel get the full effect of true love, a devotion more so than love, devoted. You know, because it's something about devotion and lack thereof, that sort of thing. So your ex may also be mourning over the fact that you moved on. You're in a happier place. You're in a better place. And why couldn't they? ... Something like that. Because there's still love here for you big time. Or they may feel like you love them. You know, your person in 2024, you guys could be going to court. Big time. It could be court over a child. It could just be court. I'm getting here. Yeah. You may have. And hopefully, if you guys do have to go to court, hopefully it's not court, but if you have to go to court, you can resolve it outside of court. So try to do that if it comes down to courts. But your person in 2024, if it has nothing to do with courts, they're going to probably try to extend the olive branch to you. That's what it looks like. They may really try to make things right, get back on track, and they mean that shit. So I guess your ex is hoping to not be an ex for too long, Leo. I guess, you know, all that love and that sun that you have to offer is a little too much to not have in their life. Okay. Virgo. They wish it never happened. They feel shattered about the situation. They're not happy. Some of you could be dealing with or have dealt with a fire sign woman or man, someone who has a lot of tenacity, independence, a lot of passion. But this person wish it wouldn't have happened. They have too many regrets, and they're broken over it, which is just not healthy, obviously. Because they felt like they did something haphazard. They felt like they just did something and didn't take time to consider the ramifications of it. So that's why they still sit around and thinking that they were fully the cause of the relationship breaking. So yeah, and as a result, you have someone here who is stuck like Chuck on you and this breakup and can't get over it. They need to get their wits about themselves, but it's, you know, and you know, honestly, when they talk to people, they will convey as though they have their wits about themselves, as though, you know, you don't have to tell them anything because, well, they know all of it. They know they're fine. They know, but deep down inside they cry. They have many cries. And even if let's say they're like, well, whatever, something that makes them cry. They won't just be crying for something that they're telling you they're crying about. They're also crying about you. They're also crying about you, Virgo. Because this is an emotion that they carry with them. Because not only was there a love, but there was a friendship that came out of this. There was an understanding, like an unconditional love of some sort here. And they also have had losses with like family, friends, like other losses has occurred. So they do have a softness internally, but they really can't. They're struggling. They're going to be struggling to get over you. And unfortunately, because they're so focused on what didn't happen, they're missing an opportunity that will be right in front of their face. So that's kind of sad for them. Libra, well, they feel guilty. They feel pain from all the damage that they caused. I doubt that. I don't even think that is somebody capable of feeling the pain from all the damage they caused? I don't know how that makes sense, but okay. So that being said, this person feels very guilty. But then they say, well, I didn't feel appreciated. I'm sorry. Who am I reading for again? Libra? Did I just do Virgo? I'm sorry. I'm getting a little confused here. Yeah, I'm doing Libra. I'm sorry. I'm on Libra. And your person does feel guilty. They felt unappreciated. They felt like you didn't care. So that may be the reason behind their behavior as to why they sabotaged this. They may have felt like money, your business, something that you really enjoyed doing and could have made money from. They may have felt like that was more important to you than the relationship. Like you've taken your attention off of them per se, and it was more on you. So well, this is someone who is doing the work, I can say. Kind of reminds me of a Virgo. I don't know what their sign is, but they kind of remind me of a Virgo. This is someone who is going to be working, toiling, working hard, and is they're going to set seeds now in 2024. They're going to be setting seeds, okay? And it's going to feel daunting. Almost like they feel like they got to work, get back their karma, good karma, something like that. But this person is going to try to work themselves away from the reality of a situation while waiting on you at the same time and not waiting at the same time. So they're waiting and they're not waiting because they're also going to be looking for an opportunity at the same time. Doesn't have to be love opportunity. It could just be opportunity, because this is someone who's going to get serious as fuck in 2024. And they're not going to play around with their future and where they want their life to go. Like, they're going to give it a 1,000,000%. And something's going to come out of it. I don't know if it'll be with you or someone else, but they're going to get themselves out of this state that they're in. I feel like this person is someone who may choose to be single for quite some time. If there's a child involved, they'll be more of just like a single parent for quite some time, and they may stymie away from the possibilities of love again. Something like that, where it's going to take this person through a journey. This person's about to go through a goddamn journey off of this breakup. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so that was. Wait, hold on, y'all. No, something ain't right. Okay. Okay. And I do see that this person has a potential either to meet someone and it be something very long standing and long lasting, or they may try to work themselves back into your life, or at the very least try to have some normalcy and some form of healthiness when it comes to the parenting dynamic if you share children together. So I do see that. Okay, so that's for you, Libra. Okay, so now Scorpio. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I think I forgot to do. I did forget. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so Scorpio, your person wants, they haven't given up on the two of you. They haven't. They want to reconcile. They want reciprocity. They want to let you know exactly how they feel about things. They want to tell you the truth. They really want to kind of put everything out there, have a clean slate if they can. But they also will come with expectations. So if you were to take them back, Scorpio, they come with like, well, this is what I need. This is what you need to do, that sort of thing. And I feel like your person is watching you too. They're watching you. They want to reach out. If they haven't already, do expect that they might be reaching out to you, wanting to have a good time, kind of trying to approach it in a light sort of way, wanting to just see how you're doing and getting together, that sort of thing. That's what it looks like to me. So don't be surprised if your person doesn't show up and want to reconcile, and spend some time with you and kind of also get some things off their chest about how things all went down together. Yeah, this person is going to be blocked from you. Ooh, interesting. So they literally, Scorpio, will not have access to you. And this can go for a number of reasons, but they just will not have access to you. And they're going to have to just stew. Even though they'll be, kind of waiting, but it's by force. Like they have to wait. That's all they can do because they have no access to you. Something like that. Interesting. Sagittarius. They feel like a part of them is missing because you're not in it, and they don't want to chase anymore. So if they've been the one coming after you, chasing after you, they're not going to do that. They may not even want you to chase them anymore. But there's also a part of them that feels missing without you. So basically, they're missing you. And it's kind of like, this is serious. Like they're seriously missing you. They can't stop thinking about you, especially at night. That may be very difficult for them. So if you're sleeping just fine at night, they're probably struggling here, thinking about a lot of things. This person may have felt rejected by you or done wrong by you. You may have pointed out some things that they didn't want to hear, and that still plays in their head. They may feel like, here we go with this shit again. But this is exes, so that makes sense. Because I get like, they miss you, but they can't stand you. They miss you, but they don't forget what you said. They miss you, but it's that I miss you, but I love you, but so there's also a bitterness towards you, Sagittarius. This bitterness, shit. They even pissed that this Nine of Swords is coming up over here thinking about you. It's not funny. It's not funny. So yeah, they are not in a great place over this situation, but they also don't want to chase anymore because they still think about, the problems that were there as well. Sorry, guys. You will be hearing from this person in 2024. Do expect that. They want love and no, I'm joking. They want to get in a better place. Okay, with you, Sagittarius. I'm wrapping this up. And so for some of you, you may have a couple of people on your hands at the time when they come ushering themselves back into your life. So you may have a few people if you're single. If you are in a relationship, well, you'll be committed. So, it'll be up to you if you do something, that you ought not do. But align with them if you are single and they come back around, no matter you Sagittarius, man or woman, they're going to have competition. I mean, a major competition, not just fly by night. Who cares? No, they're going to have a man to compete with that is good stock. They're going to have a woman to compete with that is a good catch. So, yeah, there's going to be other people that they will have to compete with by next year. So I guess they'll be mad about that too. Okay. Capricorn. They're thinking about you, dreaming about you. When I tell you this fucking person is dreaming about you, so they can't get no peace in sleep or in the daytime. You're both hurting from this. Neither one of you are happy. The ex is feeling like Capricorn here. Okay. What the hell did I just go do? I don't even know what I just did. Hold on, y'all. Oh, it's this here. Okay, yeah. So your person is broken. They're broken. It's unfortunate, but they are broken. They look at themselves and it's their old self that's looking back at them. Those old fears, those old traumas, right? That comes back to them. And they do struggle with that. So there must have been something. And I do feel like you have someone who may struggle with codependency, struggle with boundaries. They struggle with their own level of security and confidence. They do struggle with some of those things there, I want to say. And you have someone here who feels the results of those things kind of coming back, being in a relationship with you. So I guess you must have triggered the shit out of them. But since you have Pluto on your sign, you may have created this. You may have changed that person. It's like, well, goddamn, I used to think, great of myself. I was in a good place and then met Capricorn. My life has never fucking been the same. Listen, Pluto is nothing to play with. So done. I'm happy for them for this. I never like when this card I come out, especially in this illustration, because this shit ain't nothing to play with. But I'm glad that they have the World card, because they will, in 2024, they're going to let this go. 2024, they're going to be better for it. And in 2024, you'll have someone who will learn their lesson, close the cycle. It's not an easy one to do. It hasn't been easy, and it's something too with them with the moon cycles that will help them along the way. I'm telling you, this person will create all kind of fucking problems and wrath if they don't close up the cycle. So it's better for them that they do, because they were a pretty angry person outside of that. So that's good for them. Luckily for them. That's what I want to say. Okay. Aquarius, your person wants to mend things. They want to fix the connection. That shouldn't be surprising. They're struggling to get over the past. So it could be something you did, or just past situations that is hard for them, but they still want to fix it. They still want this connection. I do feel like you have someone who works a lot, who may default to work when life isn't the best. This is also a very simple person. They're very simple in that you take care of them, they'll take care of you. They just want simple things in life. And it's usually surrounded around peace and practicality, So this person wants there to be amending and really working on it, but really working on it. Unlike, I don't know who I was talking about, but unlike whoever I was talking about, where they just want their ego struck. No, this person really wants to work, and they don't need people, but they want you. They want you. They're going to really see the possibilities of where things can go with the two of you, even though they can see it, they may sense it. They also could probably sense of remnants, like meet someone and it's like, damn, I remember feeling this way. Last time I felt like this, I felt about Aquarius. So they may have a resurgence and be able to kind of move on in 2024. They also may see you doing that, or they may want to do that with you, but it will take time. If it's something that this person has to do themselves, it's going to take time. It's not something that they're going to want to run and just jump in, or you just will hear from them, kind of like I said with Sagittarius. I think I said that to them. But this person, because this is someone who, again, is very mature, know what they want. They don't play games. This is a good quality person. So they're not going to do things haphazard just for the strength of doing it, just for the sake. No. If they do it, it's because they truly mean it. And so they do see the possibilities, Aquarius, in 2024. But will they take it? Time will tell. Time will tell. And I don't know where you will be in your life and all of that stuff. But yeah, that's what that is. So finally, Pisces. Your person is reminiscing about you. They miss your inside jokes. They miss all the little fun times the two of you had. They miss it. They miss the connection that the two of you have, which for them obviously is very special. And during the parting, they now see your side of things. So they see kind of where they've gone wrong here as well. So that's good. You have someone here who acknowledges that the relationship was very flawed. And the two of you may have had, the two of you, if not both, one could have struggled with codependency issues or could have just had struggles. And that brought down the other person, and it brought the relationship down. So like basically you were homeless, right? You were structureless, and you could have had a home and everything, but the foundation of it was rubbles. And so they're acknowledging that the problems with it, right? Money could have gotten in the way. Money could have been all that this really was. There could have been something that the foundation that was brought on was so superficial or so problematic that it just has nothing to stand on. So they also feel left out in the cold. They also feel like, especially if you are a Pisces woman, you may attract problematic men, men who have all of these issues, codependency and all these issues, and they always need someone to help prop them up. And that's what they're also missing here. This person is going to heal. They will heal. They will reminisce about you. They're going to watch you. They're going to stalk you behind the scenes. But they will especially if you have Taurus in your chart, like if you have Taurus, this is a double meaning because this was the same thing with Taurus. So this person is going to kind of wish you well behind the scenes, but stalk you at the same God damn, at the same time. They're going to heal. They're going to get their healing. They're going to get even more of an understanding here and not feel so down about the situation, but they will still miss you, and they're certainly still going to stalk you. That's what I have for you guys. Hopefully this has been helpful. Check me back on the next one. Take care, guys.